It is the goal of this video to help you understand and be better prepared to represent yourself in court. The information is general, and you should contact your local court for local rules and other information that may be pertinent to your county. When possible, it is strongly advised that legal counsel represent you. Before you begin, research and know the laws and court procedure applicable to your case. This means understand the laws that apply to your case and also be aware of the state and local court rules and time frames. There are several resources available to assist you. One of those resources is the California Court's website, www.courtinfo.ca.gov. You may also visit your county law library, your local court's website, and if available, your court's self-help center. Make sure you read all paperwork you receive from the court and from other parties. These documents contain important information such as deadlines and hearing dates. If you have time, visit a courtroom to see how a hearing similar to yours is handled. Remember, the courtroom proceeding is not like you've seen on television. If you rely on this for your education, you will be unprepared. If you're unsure of what to do and are unable to find an answer on your own, you may try contacting an attorney. Many attorneys offer a free consultation, and they may be able to assist you in understanding what to do, even if you do not have them represent you. If you require an interpreter, please be aware that in civil cases, interpreters are not provided for you. You need to bring your own interpreter. It is strongly advised that you do not use young children or others who may not be able to understand legal terms and translate them. It is best to hire an interpreter. Remember, the responsibility of getting your case to trial is yours. Make sure you serve and file all paperwork on time. Be aware of all deadlines and hearings you need to attend. If you miss a court date, there may be consequences that will have a negative effect on your case. Know where your hearing is to be held. This means knowing the correct courthouse and the correct department. Always check the listing on the courtroom door for your name. Sometimes cases are moved to different courtrooms. Do not bring children unless required by the court. The courtroom is not a place for children. It is your responsibility to make arrangements for childcare the day of your court appearance. Depending on your case and the court calendar, court hearings can last well over an hour, and you may have to wait for hours before your case is heard. Arrive early. You may have to deal with limited parking and court security. Be aware of the parking situation at your courthouse. Court security can sometimes take a while to get through depending on the line. It is advised that you leave any metal items in your vehicle to help speed up the process of getting through security. You are strongly urged to arrive at court at least 30 minutes prior to your hearing. Proper dress is a requirement. This means no hats, shorts, tank tops, sunglasses, or shirts with writing. Dress as if you're going to a job interview. Be in the proper courtroom on time. If you are late and your case is called before your arrival, you will not be heard. Bring all of your evidence with you. This includes pictures, receipts, witnesses, etc. You will not be given a chance to get your evidence. If you do not have it with you, it will not be considered. Courtroom personnel. In the courtroom, you will find the following personnel. The bailiff makes sure the courtroom remains safe, and you may check in with him when entering the courtroom. The court clerk is responsible for the court's records. The judge presides over the trial. You will address him or her directly during your hearing as Your Honor. Courtroom conduct. You need to remain silent while you are waiting for your case to be called. Voices travel in the courtroom and can be a distraction to both the judge and the other parties. There is to be no eating or gum chewing. All cell phones are turned off. The judge will call your case.
Right. I'm now ready to try the matter of Jones versus Lee. Ms. Jones, Ms. Lee, would you come forward, please, to these tables up front?
You need to acknowledge your presence.
All right. Would you raise your right hand? Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
I do.
Very good. Please be seated.
There are times when both parties may be asked to step outside the courtroom and try to come to an agreement prior to having their case heard.
And what I'm going to ask you to do is to take your paperwork outside, pick out the papers and documents that you want me to look at, and then get them organized, show them to Ms. Jones, and when you've finished doing that, and by the way, Ms. Jones, show her what you want me to look at that you've brought to court. Come back into court, and then I'll call your case when I get a break.
If you come to an agreement, you will present it to the court, and it will become part of the court record.
All right, very good. Now, Ms. Jones.
When it is your turn to present your case, you need to address the judge as Your Honor. Do not speak while the other party is speaking. Do not argue with the other party. Do not roll your eyes or make faces at the other party when they are speaking. You want to present yourself in the best possible way. Have all of your witnesses and evidence in order. In other words, have your evidence in a condition that follows your testimony. Be prepared to give originals to the judge and copies to the opposing side. When you speak, you need to speak slowly and loudly enough for the judge to hear you. Answer any questions the judge may ask of you with short answers. Do not give long explanations or provide unnecessary information that does not apply to your case. Remember, this is not television. The court ruling. The judge can only rule on facts you present. Make sure you present all of your evidence. Depending on your type of case, you either obtain a ruling at the time or the judge may take it under submission. In this case, you will receive a ruling in the mail. Conclusion. Dress properly. Be on time. Be prepared. Do not argue or interrupt the other party. Address the court as Your Honor. This is your day in court. If you're prepared and knowledgeable, you will have a better chance of a successful outcome.